Good Monday morning, everybody. This is Grace, and I want to talk about what some people call agoraphobia, but I've heard it pronounced agoraphobia. I've heard it pronounced three ways, actually. Anyway, I experienced it when I was 28, and again when I was 33, and I'm 53 now, so I haven't experienced it in 20 years. But I do worry about it at times. I had a little video up about right before, I guess it'll be before this one, I don't know. It's up there. But it's about dread. And I do experience like dread when I have to go, before I have to go to places that I really don't want to go. You know, this might be a class. I took a class a few years ago and I felt so much depression. You know, but the day before, especially the day before the class, it was only once a week for 16 weeks, I think. But I dreaded it. And it can also be like the doctors, going to the doctor's office or dentist. But those not so much. It's usually someplace, and this might sound like a little bit like claustrophobia. It's somewhere where I feel like I can't just easily get out of, you know? I don't know. I mean, you would think the doctors is the same thing, you know, as a class, but I mean, you can actually leave a class, but I don't know. When I used to have panic attacks real bad, I learned, you know, always give yourself, you know, what my lesson was to me was to always give myself an out, you know, of anything. I'm not here to give anybody else advice or anything, you know, read my disclaimer in the description box below. I'm not a healthcare professional or provider. So don't take this as counseling or advice or suggestions or anything like that. But yeah, that's what I had to learn how to do, was to always give myself the permission to leave anything. Okay, if the car in front of me was really giving me a problem. Plus I had another little sneezing, allergy sneezing, coughing. Oh boy. But anyway, I don't even remember where I was, but yeah, this person just pulled out in front of me. But my mother, now see, my mother, she had it, my mother would have been 81 now. Yeah, she passed away a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago. And she had it, but back then, in those days, and when I was growing up, you didn't really hear anything about this. I don't remember ever hearing anything about it. So I don't even think I told my parents or told anybody I was having panic attacks in class. I didn't want to go to school. They knew I didn't want to go to school. I'm surprised I graduated last year because I hardly ever went. But I mean, I just didn't want to go. I dreaded it. And I wouldn't want to stay up late, and then wouldn't want to get up in the morning, and didn't want to go at all. To my mother, when I was growing up, what I knew about my mother was she never wanted to go to anywhere, even to the grocery store. Her mother and her father lived next door, my grandparents, and her mother would go with her to the grocery store, and she'd take one of us, one of my siblings, and she just didn't want to go. She wouldn't drive on highways, and you know, she wouldn't drive on any highways, or she didn't even like driving on the service roads, and she really just didn't want to go anywhere. Which, you know, back then we just didn't know what it was. You know, we just felt she was nervous, and nobody really had said anything what it was. Okay, I wasn't able to finish my thought because there was a man I'm thinking it was a man in a big Bubba truck, and was just way too much tailgating me, driving way too close on that road, and the road is 30 miles per hour, and there's no way to move around people. But anyway, it was just kind of freaky, really. I mean, that's kind of normal there, usual there. But these are the things, you know, like some people, I've known people to, if something like that happen and they'll say they tap on the brakes or something like that, I'll do that. But I won't slam on my brakes. But, you know, some people think that if it upsets you that you have a problem. I wouldn't say if it upsets you then you have a problem. Would you? You know? But anyway, I know my mother, that would have really bothered her all around. Okay, it's just too many people out today. So, not at the stores, but just too many people making it difficult. But hey, they're not doing it on purpose, right? But anyway, you know what I mean. So I'm going to wrap this up and try to get It's funny. I'm trying just to do a picture of some, trees, and then these guys. See what I'm saying? Okay, this is enough for now. Talk to you later. Bye.